could understand the first and the second miscarriage. It could have happened for a reason. But why the third time? That I could not understand. My husband and I thought it was time for us to start a family, and a few months later we found out that I was pregnant, and we were so thrilled with the news. The joy that we had did not last long, because when I went for my first ultrasound scan, that's when we found out that I had miscarried the baby. We were just crushed with that news and we didn't know how to react. Even though that was a challenging time, my husband and my mother supported me, and because of that support, I was able to move on slowly. I got back to work. The desire to have a baby was even stronger because I was surrounded by expectant mothers. We decided to try again. I found out I was pregnant, but when we went for the ultrasound scan, it was the same story. We kept trying, and then a third miscarriage happened. That's when I thought to myself, why is this happening to me? Losing 3 babies was something that I could not bear. Even though my husband was there to support me, my mental health was deteriorating, and I felt that I should just go through this alone. I felt like a part of me was gone. It was at that moment that I decided to surrender everything to God and let go of all my desires. My husband got transferred to Gurgaon, and that's when we decided to move. I found this doctor next to our building, and I thought I'll consult her. Maybe she'll be able to find out what went wrong with me. But even she could not find out what was wrong with me. Then she said, let's pray about this. During that time, I joined CBN, and during our daily devotion, for a month we were praying for couples who were struggling to have children. The staff specifically prayed for me and some of my colleagues, and there was this one colleague who placed her hand on my tummy and prayed for me. When I was being prayed for, I had this warmth feeling all over my body, and I had this new hope which sprung back in me. And I knew that God will definitely bless me with a baby. My belief in God grew stronger, and I found out that I was pregnant again. This time I knew God was in control. When we went for the ultrasound scan, we found a healthy fetus with a strong heartbeat, and our joy knew no bounds. That's when I knew that God had finally answered my prayer, the prayer of CBN staff, and everyone else who had been praying for me. I delivered a healthy baby girl, and the night she was born, her face was shining so bright like an angel. And that's when my husband and I decided to name her Kim Angel. I learned that God's timing is always right, because if He had blessed me with a baby the first time, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. And God knew that, and He saw it through me. But now He has blessed me with a beautiful baby. I've learned that God's delay is not God's denial, and I was reminded of the Bible verse, Isaiah chapter 55 verse 9, as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, my thoughts than your thoughts.